Hello YouTube. Today I'm making a sequel to that video. Here it is. So first, well, there's a bunch of things that could be done and could be said. Well, you could argue the Baltics were not a part of the Soviet Union because of they were annexed during or after World War II, or during World War II. So you could argue they were not a part of the Soviet Union, but for today they are. So they can connect to Stalingrad and what? No, Kaliningrad, whatever. First, USA is more than likely going to create a naval blockade. Um, yeah, the naval blockade will just stop them from getting supplies from all around the world, starving the country. Just like that. There we go. So then, what will happen is USA is gonna obviously go through the naval blockade and gonna go and try and invade it through the Black Sea and attacking the Caucasus region. Attacking this region, just going through it, and then, yep, trying to just gain all their resources, stop all their factories. Yeah, and then they take over Crimea, pushing up into southern Ukraine. Yep, and then, yep, just like that. Pushing, making little advancements, but it's hard to travel through. Russia. Russia's a very weird terrain. They make a bit more advancements into trying to cut them off from the Caucasus region. So, yep, just making little advancements. Little advancements. Just little advancements. So there we go. There we go. So, yep, then Soviet Union's go try. Well, Soviet Union's gonna have a field day pushing back USA because this is their turf, and the Soviet Union, their troops are very smart, so they push them back. There you go, push them back. The Americans away from Soviet Union lands. There you go, just like that. Pushed out of Crimea, pushed fully out the Caucasus. So the Soviet Union uses some of their winter troops to invade Alaska, to push into America through Alaska. There you go, just pushing through Alaska, just making little advancements because Alaska is very, very it's very hard terrain to get through. So they push in, so just making little advancements through all the cities. There's not many cities, but then USA comes to the aid of Alaska and starts pushing them back, making advancements, pushing Soviet Union out of North American soil. Just getting them out of the final bits of Alaska. There we go. There you go. So they make another invasion into Crimea, pushing up in southern Ukraine, and making another advancement to try and separate them from the Caucasus region. Pushing them back. There we go, and the Caucasus region has been captured by the Americans. So now they're making a spearhead, trying to go straight for Moscow, or just trying to capture just all the Soviet Union territories, but they could capture and Soviet Union soldiers just pushing in, making small advancements. They captures these troops here, captures them, and then pushes up into pushing them up and trying to get to the heart of Soviet Union. So yeah, just pushing up. There we are, making little advancements. not too far, but heading straight for Moscow. Straight for Moscow. Right, yeah. But Soviet Union troops are very strong. There's so many of them that it just overwhelms the USA army. Stops the USA army from advancing any further. Stops them, starts pushing them back. Starts pushing them back. But then, yep, so then USA is going to invade this bit up here up in I think this is like eastern Siberia, but I'm not too sure. Taking them all out and taking them to Sakhalin, making a small advancements into this bit. I really don't know this bit, but whatever. So then pushing up, pushing up, pushing up. There are a lot of cities down here that Russia really does like, so I know Russia likes, so yeah. Russia really loves these cities, so yeah. So then Russia pushes, kind of starts pushing in, pushing. But it is quite hard, seeing as well, it's kind of just it's very weird terrain in eastern Siberia. So they just start making little advancements. Because in a war, little advancements could change the tide of any war. Right? It's eventually put into a stalemate. But yeah, so we go back in southern Russia-ish, southern Russia, or Soviet Union, whatever. Trying to capture as much land as possible, as much of the big cities. Right, and then trying to capture all these. Captured the entire Ukraine, pushing to Belarus, but yeah, just trying to keep Russia or Soviet Union, just trying to keep them back for a bit, pushing them back, pushing them back. So just create a little spearhead to try and just like it's not really a spearhead, but creating something just to try and get to Moscow. Because getting to Moscow is a very important thing in this. If they can get to Moscow, it's over. It's all over. But yeah, but Soviet Union troops are able to push them out. They're fighting furiously. And then USA using a bit of the Caspian Sea to go naval and attack a bit of Kazakhstan. I don't quite know how they do that on the thing, but we'll just say they did. Anyway, yeah, they started pushing to Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, like just keeping Soviet Union thinking. Yeah, we know nukes in this as well, because nukes in this quite unfair advantage. Anyway, so yeah, starts pushing in, push, like, just making little advancements. So there we go. That around there is where Moscow is, I think. Pretty sure Moscow's at around there. So that's just gonna be like that for the entire time. So they use the Baltic Sea to make an invasion into Kaliningrad. I think that's Kaliningrad. I've forgotten what it's called. But to make a naval advancement into the Baltics, capturing Estonia. Is slowly capturing Estonia, slowly capturing Latvia and Lithuania. But recapturing them three, they start rush. USA starts pushing forward, making advancements to St. Petersburg, making a spearhead to try and just get further in to Moscow. Now further into Russia. These guys, the Southern Fleet is trying to make a spearhead to connect with the Northern, and they do just that, and they're able to just capture or eliminate most or some of the Soviet Union troops. making the Soviet Union's day a whole lot worse. So now they make little advancements, just mini advancements all the way up to Moscow, hoping Soviet Union will just surrender. But Soviet Union ain't gonna surrender. They don't surrender most of the time. They never get pushed back. But yeah. So then they try. USA is able to make little advancements, but not well enough. Not well enough. Not just making little advancements, little advancements, little advancements. So there's just like that. The USA are doing very well right now. Very well. There we go. So then they start making a little bits trying to capture Moscow. But Soviet Union was very quick to see that and started trying to chin tide and pushing back. USA. USA is able to get pushed back by Russia. Pushed back tremendously. Russia wants to keep Moscow so badly. So yeah. But they're able to capture all of the rest of Belarus and the rest of Ukraine. Then USA tries it again, tries to go for Moscow, and fully captures St. Petersburg. Fully captures. There we go. And USA starting to go up there and pushing straight for Moscow. And then there we go. The capture of Moscow is imminent. They make a little circling of Moscow, trying to stop any supplies going straight to Russia, trying to stop any supplies going to the capital, push it down, and USA, it's going very well for USA, very, very well. But Soviet Union tries one last technique to push everybody back, and there we go. It works tremendously. They try their best, and they're able to break out of the encirclement. So they're able to push back USA, not by much, but it's enough to keep their stability and their entire country safe. And they recaptured St. Petersburg. There we go. It's going very well. It's going very fucking well. Pushing them out of Kazakhstan. But should we try and push USA out of Kazakhstan, but it's not working that well. But it's good enough that, they've done something. They've done something very well. So yeah. USA made tremendous work right now. And they stopped to push back. They stopped pushing Soviet Union, because Soviet Union has to take all their troops from Western, which is their entire main thing, their entire, cities, people, population, their entire military, so they have to take all their military from from Moscow, all the way over there. So it'll take hours, well, probably days, probably even weeks to do that. They try to circumvent and they capture Moscow. And just like that, the short capturement of the entire Soviet Union, what they surrendered, giving the W to USA. There we go. That is how I believe USA. I believe USA will win the war, and I believe that's how they would win the war.